We've just heard that Alex Galbraith has been shot dead.
If Eamon Gowdy was a witness to Galbraith's murder, then that would make him a problem.
The rumour is Mick caused Eamon's accident.
I'm being set up.
Craig and his Muir's brother-in-law.
It seems Craig and his unit were accused of prisoner abuse in Iraq.
Where were you yesterday before you went up to the Galbraith place?
With me. We were here together.
I'm pissed off about Donna Killick. She kills my sister and then she gets to come home and die in her own bed.
I need to see my son again before I die.
So we knew how hard Alex worked to secure your release.
Darren Bedford. My wife, Fiona. She was Alex's PA.
There was a custody battle. Wife lost her kids due to drug addiction. Linda Morton.
I don't have dealers.
Alex Galbraith thought you did. He had evidence.
I've been looking for you. Now, where is your friend?
Keep your eyes on the road.
There's a car coming.
Is it the cops?
Hey. No, I don't think so.
What is it? Don't worry, it's all under control. It's under control. It's not going to be a problem. We'll stay here. I'll dump the car first thing, and then we get off Shetland. Let's go.
He's conscious, but there's a head injury and some serious bruising. I'd like to keep him in overnight, if that's okay.
Whatever you think's best.
Haven't got a name for the driver yet, but the house is let to a company that doesn't appear to exist.
How you doing? Would you recognize this guy if you saw him again?
Definitely. And she's scared, Linda. I think she's in danger.
Logan! Salma? Anybody here?
Detective Perez? Is something wrong?
Saw the lights on. I was just checking everything was okay.
Everything is fine. We've been building a seating area outside.
You just helping out?
That's right. ممكن تبدأ من جديد بكرة شهر 7؟
إيه تمام لوغان.
Have a word?
مع السلامة.
مع السلامة.
I didn't know you spoke Arabic.
Well, there's a lot of things about me you don't know.
You know, I would have thought that Galbraith taking on the Nassan case and not yours would have grated a little bit.
I've got more in common with that family than you know. They escaped Aleppo on a bus. No luggage. Their house in ruins after seeing loved ones blown to bits. And their only thought was to survive. I know exactly what that feels like.
Alec, just... No, it's just... Come on, Ellie. No! 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 No!
What if we get caught? I won't ever see my kids again.
Listen, do as I say and you'll be okay. Argue back and you won't get off the island alive. It's not me saying this, it's the people I work for. It'll be out of my hands. Give us your phone.
I don't have it. I must have left it back at the house. I'm sorry.
Stay here and keep quiet till I get back.
No, please. Please. Okay, come on. Oh. Okay.
Jamie Perez.
It's Linda Morton. I'm trapped. Please, just come and get me.
It's Linda Morton. Where are you?
Near a petrol station, near Skellister. Please, hurry up.
We'll come and find you. Put a trace on that number. I want an exact location, and if she moves, let me know. Billy, petrol station near Skellister. Find out if we've got anybody near there. Linda! 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 Okay, listen, don't worry, we're gonna have you out in a minute, okay? Are you okay? Linda, what's this guy's name?
can't.
Right, come on. Let's get you somewhere warm.
What do you want? Heard about the accident. Just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I don't want to get involved in this any more than I am already.
If you've got Perez breathing down your neck, it's your fault. Just don't badmouth me.
Is Linda okay?
She's in the interview room now. What about Muir?
Oh, Kegan paid him a visit, but I couldn't catch what they were saying. It seemed heated, though. I did get something useful. Have you heard of Lights and Bites? It's a catering firm owned by Carrie McAndrew. It turns out she went bust, owing money all over the place. That's why she's sleeping on Muir's sofa.
Right, is Galbraith involved in any of this?
Not that I can see.
Well, I don't see how any of this is relevant then, do you?
Interview starts at 9:05 with D.I. Perez and D.S. McIntosh present.
Linda, you need to tell us everything that you know about this guy, starting with his name.
I don't know his name. He's just someone that I went for a drink with every now and again.
Come on, Linda, you're the worst liar that I've ever heard.
You do know how much trouble you're in. You were found with a sizable amount of cocaine. You'll go to prison.
Does this guy mean that much to you? More than your kids?
Nothing means more to me than my children.
Prove it.
I know how scared you are, Linda. But the only way you're going to feel safe again is if we get this guy off the streets.
You don't understand. The place was so empty with the boys gone. There was nobody there to stop me from drinking, and everything just spiraled out of control. He was really nice to begin with. Cared about me. Said that he would help me get my kids back. Then he started using the house to hide his drugs. He gave me money for that. And, you know, I just thought if I put some of that money aside, then I could save up and get a decent lawyer and win back my kids.
With drugs money?
I'm so desperate.
Do you know who he works for?
You'd have to ask him that.
I can't. You won't give me his name.
It's Curtis Gold.
Curtis Andrew Galt. He's got a list of convictions as long as your arm. And he's known to have links to organised crime.
She's lucky to be alive.
Get that photograph out to every single officer we've got.
heading towards the town centre. Just had a sighting of him at the ferry port. He's headed back into town. Stop!
I'm going to try and cut him off.
Commercial Street.
You hit a police officer with your car.
I didn't know he was a cop. I thought he was trying to break into the house. I was just protecting Linda.
Is that why you locked her in a container?
What's the big hurry to get off the islands anyway?
I was taking her to see her kids. It was got to be a surprise.
Right, let's get one thing straight. I know your history. I know you're capable of violence. So you can either tell me the truth, or I'm going to charge you with the murder of Alex Galbraith and the attempted murder of D.C. Wilson.
I used her, I admit it. And I did a bit of dealing, but I don't kill people. I threatened them, I scared them, but murder, that's way above my pay grade.
The break-in at the Galbraith house, though, that was you, wasn't it?
I did it for Linda. She wanted to know what he knew about her.
So, what are you running from?
What am I running from? Let me tell you how it works. I'm given stuff to sell. I take a small cut and give the rest to the guy who gave me it. And he takes a cut and gives it to the guy who gave it to him. And if you think I'm scum, shoot me, that guy. Kill anybody. He doesn't give a shit. And this chain works fine, but now I've broken it because I can't pay back the money I owe. And I'm a dead man, and so is Linda. And whatever you think of me, I don't want any of that. For what I make out of this, it isn't worth killing anyone.
In order for me to believe you, you need to prove to me where you were on the morning Galbraith was killed.
I was in Aberdeen. I got the overnight ferry. You can check.
We'll get that alibi checked out. The blood from the drone theft. We found a partial match in the DNA database. Only problem is, it's with Lizzie Kilmuir.
I don't understand. You're saying that the blood is a match to my sister's.
It's a partial match. So it's either your blood or it's Molly's blood.
Molly, get in here. Did you steal a drone from Eamon Gowdy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Molly, let me see your hands. Did you think that the person who killed Alex Galbraith could be on Eamon's drone? Listen to me, Molly, this is a murder inquiry. So you need to tell me who it is you thought you were protecting. Okay, Sandy, request a search warrant for the Colmuir house.
You won't find it. I threw it in the sea.
Is that because you thought Fraser Cregan would be in the footage?
No. Not Fraser.
Then who? Your mum?
I knew she went to see him that morning and I knew she was really mad. I just worried that she'd done something stupid.
How could you think that?
You've just been really angry lately.
Wally, how did you know that Eamon had a drone in the first place?
I overheard Sandy mentioning to Mum that they thought that I'd accidentally filmed who shot Mr. Galbraith. I'm sorry.
Molly, when they announced that they'd released Donna, that made me sick to my stomach. I swear, Lynn, no matter how angry I get, I would never, ever take another person's life. How about you? Do you think I killed him?
No, I don't. And I hope I'm right.
Molly's gonna have to come in sometime soon. Make a statement.
Okay, Sandy.
Is that right? Did you tell Kate about Eamon's drone?
I did tell her a bit about the investigation, just as a friend.
I was looking into Galbraith's bank statements to see if there was a connection with lights and bites. I couldn't see anything, but he was paying for a room at the Leavenwick Hotel every Tuesday afternoon. You said Merrin thought he was seeing someone. It's something we haven't considered as a motive, I mean. So I called. It was booked by Fiona Bedford.
Fiona, can I ask you why you didn't tell me that you booked a room for Alex at the Leavenwick Hotel every week? How long had you been having an affair?
Well, that's not what's happening.
We know about the room. Just tell me the truth, please.
About a year.
Did your husband know?
No.
I'm going to have to talk to him. Do you understand?
Is that really necessary?
I can give you a wee bit of time to tell him yourself. Tosh, you were right about the affair. It was Fiona. I'm going to go and talk to the husband.
OK. Well, I'll get Sandy to check our CCTV for Bedford's movements on the morning of the shooting. Bye. Billy? Morris Ross.
Oh, that's a blast from the past.
His daughter went missing.
The father thought she had. Turns out she just up and left.
Is he related to Alex Galbraith?
Not that I recall.
So then, why was Galbraith paying for his care?
Sounds like the type of thing he might do.
Here we go. That should give you a bit of strength. How's the pain?
No good.
I'll get you something for that. Nice to have a visitor, though.
Not exactly a tall, dark stranger, but you'll have to do.
Listen, it's not great news, Donna. I tried calling Alan, but he didn't want to speak to me. Can't even blame him, really. I mean, we weren't exactly ideal parents.
Speak for yourself.
I'm sorry about the graffiti outside.
Why, was it you out there with a tin of paint?
No, I just mean, I hope people leave you alone soon, you know.
Fat chance. Kids driving by at all hours, honking their horns. Trying to keep her awake.
I had no idea.
Folk just want to see the back of me, Duncan. Including my own son, it would appear.
I know why you're here. Fiona called me.
And you weren't aware of the affair until just now?
No. Still trying to take it in, to be honest.
So you never suspected?
No. Alex was the last person I thought would do this to me.
Will betray your friendship?
He did.
You better be telling me the truth.
If you think that I'd kill a man because of an affair, that's not who I am. And if it helps, I was here that morning on the wards. I slept for an hour or so in the office because I'd been on call all night.
So, you really ruling out Galt?
His alibi checked out. He was on the ferry.
Well, whoever you land on, without a murder weapon, it could be tough getting a conviction. Your case needs to be rock solid. And hopefully it's not Cregan. I don't fancy making a case against a veteran.
If what I had claimed happened in Iraq is true, then he's capable.
Anyone else on your radar?
Darren Bedford. His wife was having an affair with Galbraith, and technically he has an hour that's unaccounted for.
Does Eve Galbraith know about the affair?
I don't believe so.
You should find out, don't you think? What about Kate Kilmuir?
I can't see Kate doing this.
I presume you could have said the same thing about Donna Killick back in the day. You should keep all options open. You must be pretty pissed off about her. Be honest. After having put all that work into her conviction, she's back causing all kinds of grief.
It's not forever.
What if she lives longer than expected? She could be here for years. How would the locals feel about that?
That's not going to happen.
You can't say that for sure. I am going to talk to the Islands Council and make a case to have her relocated for reasons of public safety. I'll need your backing. I'll expect it.
I'm sorry, Eve. It was going to come out sooner or later, so I'd rather you heard it from me first.
I'm not surprised. She was in awe of him. He loved that kind of adoration. Do you know how long it had been going on?
About a year or so. Hey, Dad. You okay?
I'm fine. I was just wondering where your mother was.
I'll stop by on my way to the station. I'll see you in a wee bit, okay?
I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
How do you mean?
I didn't realise the job was so tough. It's like, it's intense. You make a great mum.
Come again?
No, I just meant, if you can do that, you can do anything.
Well, I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I wasn't chasing you around. You could do both. It was what? Isn't you being you.
Do you want to dig that hole a bit deeper, Johnny? I can still see the top of your head.
I'm impressed. That's all. I'm paying you a compliment. I can see you doing it all.
Oh, right. And what will you be doing while I'm doing it all?
Wait, I wasn't suggesting we have kids, if that's what you
What were you suggesting?
mean. No, I don't remember suggesting anything.
Well, why don't we put what a great mum I'd make on the back burner for a bit and focus on what a terrific cop I am? I'd prefer that.
Aye. No, absolutely, totally. That. Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing here?
You phoned. About Mum?
Did I? When?
Meg.
You remembered me.
Well, it wasn't quite as long as the last time.
Your sergeant told me you'd be here. I wanted a quick word about Donna.
She's getting hassle from local kids. People leaving abusive messages. Journalists calling day and night. The woman's dying. She needs some protection. The least you can do is get rid of the bloody graffiti.
You're right. It's not good. I'll have somebody look in.
Is that the best you can do?
Remind me always to have you on my side.
I'm sorry. It's just, if it wasn't for your friend Duncan, she'd have nobody.
Oh, Duncan's been up there?
He wants to help. He just doesn't know how.
Can I have the car keys? I need to pick up some things. I can't find my DVDs.
I need the car, Dad. I'm sorry.
Whose bloody car is it? Who's this? Your fancy woman? Does she know you're married?
And that was my dad. I'm sorry. His memory's not great.
It's okay, I understand. My mother was the same way. I better go.
You need to hear this. Now. Can you say that again?
I killed Alex Galbraith.
Why?
He was everything I hate. A hypocrite who made a living from other people's misfortune.
Okay. In your own words, tell me what you did exactly.
I took an old gun that I found belonged to my dad. Went to his house on my bike.
An old gun? What kind of gun?
I don't know. A pistol.
When he answered the door, I shot him. Afterwards, I threw the gun away.
Sandy, get Molly Kilmuir in here right now. Molly, I need to know that you were telling me the truth about Fraser when you gave him an alibi.
Why? What's happened?
He's saying he killed Alex Galbraith.
That doesn't make any sense. We were in his room all morning.
And he never left.
No, not long enough to get to Galbraith house and back.
So he did leave?
He said he wanted some fresh air, so he went to clear his head because he'd been at the screen for hours, but he only went to the local shop.
For what?
A can of Mega Man.
Right, and did he have it when he came back?
He said they didn't have any.
Molly, why didn't you tell me this before?
He wasn't gone that long.
Sandy, we need a timing on how long it would take somebody to get from the Cregan place to the Galbraith house on a bike.
A bike, right. I've got your boy in custody. What? He claims he killed Alex Galbraith and he used an old pistol belonging to you. Well, he's lying. How'd you know? Is that because he's taking the blame for you?
No, because I don't own a pistol. And even if I did, I would never kill a man in cold blood.
Really? Not according to the SPA.
Can I ask you something? Do you think the Mahdi army prosecuted their people for killing prisoners? They fucking promoted them!
A war crime is still a war crime, even if it's committed by one of your own.
Now you need to stop talking about things you don't understand.
How long are you going to let your son sit in a jail cell before you tell me the truth?
I did not kill Alex Galbraith, and neither did my boy.
You know, Fraser's going to stay in that jail cell until I get some answers.
Fraser posted his confession online before he came here. The press are outside. People want answers.
I killed Alex Galbraith. I'm making this confession not out of remorse, but because I despise the hypocritical society he personifies.
Okay, that's enough.
They've done the timing. He could have cycled there and back in less than 20 minutes.
Let's go over what happened again.
How many times do I have to say it? I knocked on the door, he answered, I shot him. Then I threw the gun into the sea and cycled back home.
Sorry, you knocked on the door?
That's what I said.
You know, it can't have been easy since your mum left. Just you and your dad. I mean, I take it he's not the easiest guy in the world to get along with. Even so, you love him, don't you?
My dad didn't kill Galbraith. He's damaged. But he never killed someone without reason.
What if he had a reason? Would he kill then?
What have you got against him? He fought for people like you. It broke him. He still screams at night in his sleep. I hear him. So how is it you get to judge him?
We're not judging him, we just want to know the truth.
I did the right thing. For Molly. For everyone.
You see, the problem that I have is that I know you didn't do it, son. That instinct to want to protect your dad, it's only natural. I understand it more than you know. He's all you've got. But don't ruin your life, Fraser, because that's the last thing that he wants.
It's just... You don't know him.
He isn't himself sometimes. He scares me. Right, what I want you to do is I want you to go home and make another video explaining that you lied. Because otherwise I have to charge you and the prosecution won't care what I think. They'll have a confession. And then even when you recant, as I'm sure you will, it won't matter. You will go to prison for life.
If he didn't do it, how did he know it was a vintage gun?
He didn't say vintage. He said old. I think he was guessing. No. Our killer rang the doorbell. Merrin heard it. 3 buzzes.
And he said he knocked.
Exactly. I don't want him. I want the person that did it.
Logan.
Anybody gives you any hassle, give me a call.
What's going on? Why has he been released?
Because he didn't do it.
Are you joking? He's confessed. I just saw it.
He was lying. His story's full of holes.
Right, well then he's done it to protect his father. Come on, man. One of them did it.
Attacking me or my family will not stop me getting elected. And when I do, I will fight tooth and nail to make sure the war crimes investigation is reopened. You can bet your life on it.
Come inside, we can talk.
I'm done talking.
Maurice Ross?
Yeah, Alex was paying for his care at Fairside. Do you know why?
Was it something to do with his daughter?
Marianne Ross.
The old man asked Alex to trace her. He was getting on and he wanted to see his daughter before it was too late. Alex said he'd put in a few calls as a favour.
Did he have any luck?
I don't think so.
How are things at home?
Not good.
You're gonna need a bigger board.
Or maybe a new DC. Every one of these people's got a motive. Not one of them's strong enough. Somebody's hiding something.
Boss.
Kirsty Gowdy handed this in. She found it in her husband's clothes when the ISA returned them. Says it's not his handwriting. If the ISA have missed this, what else have they missed? They need to give us everything they've got on the accident. It's a threat, though, eh? Aye, it's a threat. Give it to forensics to look at. Have you got that list of Carrie's creditors you were talking about? It'd be useful to see if there's any crossover with this lot.
Not yet. This might be nothing, but Fiona Bedford says Galbraith was asked to trace a teenager called Marianne Ross who left the islands about 20 years ago.
So?
Should I try and track her down? See if there's any connection to the case?
No. Concentrate on the connection between Muir and Cregan. Hi, Meg. How's things?
Sorry to bother you. Your dad is on the road past 8th, where the cake fridge is. He looks a bit lost.
Okay, I'm on my way.
He's been there a while.
Okay, Dad?
You want a cake? You just take them, they're free.
No, you still have to pay for them. It's like an honesty box, remember?
No, you're all right, Dad. I've got it. How did you get up here?
Oh, the bus, aye. I fancied a trip to Heath. Your mother and I used to go here when we were first married. I must have taken the wrong road. It's that Fran. God, I haven't seen her for ages.
Come on, Dad. Let's get you back to the car before I have to arrest you for cleaning out the cake fridge. Thanks.
You got him diagnosed, I take it.
For dementia, you mean? No.
You should bring him down to the memory clinic. They can do a test. If he's in the system, it'll be easier for you to get the help you'll need.
No, I don't need any help. I'm fine.
Maybe not now, but you will. Think about it.
Okay, thanks. Tosh, come in.
Thanks.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. I just wanted to check in and see how you are.
Right, well, we better have wine then.
Great. How did he manage to get himself up to Heath in the first place?
On the bus. Meg found him. He thought she was Fran. Yeah, he's getting very confused.
Maybe after this investigation's over, you could take some time off. Just till you know what you're dealing with.
I can't do that, Tosh.
It's not any of my business. But if you're going to be looking after him, you're going to need to look after yourself. The place won't fall apart without you. Well, maybe a little bit.
I'll try Alan again in a couple of days. He might have changed his attitude.
I do appreciate everything you're doing, Duncan. Thanks for bringing those books over.
No worries. I've got stacks.
And plenty of time to read them these days, eh?
Well, I'm not involved with anybody, if that's what you mean.
Apart from Jimmy Perez. You two are Shetland's most eligible bachelors.
With Jimmy, maybe, but I think my reputation precedes me.
Oh, he's cramping your style. You should get your own place. Mind you, he'd be devastated if you weren't around, wouldn't he?
Only me. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Hey? Aye. Duncan, could you look in on my old man tomorrow afternoon and just make sure he eats something?
Aye, sure. How's Donna? She asked me to get in touch with Alan for her.
I know, but I didn't have much choice. I couldn't let her die without seeing him. No matter what she did. She's the mother of my son.
Don't get sucked into this. No, for your own good.
Would it sound strange if I said I feel a little responsible for the way things have turned out? She did what she did to protect her son, our son. I mean, what kind of man would I be if I walked away from her?
She was a victim. I understand that. But she didn't go and kill her abuser. She killed a teenage girl.
She wasn't thinking straight.
Duncan, you're picking a hell of a time to play the Good Samaritan. What happened to selfish Duncan? I'd kind of prefer him right now.
You reformed him.
Here, eat something and get off that. What you did was daft. You don't need to protect me. I can look after myself. Look, I know I wasn't much of a dad when you were grown up. I wasn't much of anything when I came back from Iraq. I should have got help. Talked to someone. But I just took it out on you and your mum, and for that I am sorry. I want to try and make things better. You think maybe we could start over?
You could start by telling me the truth. About Galbraith.
Get to your room.
Why? Who is it?
Just get to your room and stay there.
Dad? Don't do anything stupid!
Can I help you people?
You and your boy have got some questions to answer.
Get the fuck off of my land. You stay away from my boy! I'm warning you!
Jimmy Perez.
You need to get to my place.
Hogan?
My boy. They've killed my boy.
Boss.
Billy, I'm going to need an ambulance at the Craigan place. Quick as you can.
Okay.
Logan? Logan? Logan?